Alright, what is going on, guys? It is Benny, and today we are going to be playing the Mortar deck with the highest win rate in Clash Royale. And honestly, guys, this deck has insane offense. The amount of value that you can get with this spammy deck is just ridiculous. It's honestly kind of toxic with what you're able to do here. I'm going to pop the Skeleton King ability there just because this guy's going a little bit more aggressive off the start. And the biggest part of the... Oh my gosh, I'm glad I didn't play the Minion Horde there. Let's go ahead and play the Minion Horde now. The biggest part about this deck, honestly, is your Minion Horde. The amount of value you can get off of it is crazy. However, unfortunately, he did see... you know, my idea coming there, so he's going to get the Dark Goblin down in time to take that out. Let's just get the Skarmy here to kind of take everything out, and we're going to be okay. However, I do need to be careful because, you know, he has the Goblin Barrel. I do have my vines to take care of the Goblin Barrel if I need to, but I think I want to kind of chill out here. I guess I'll just play the vines here to take out that Goblin Barrel to make sure we don't take any damage. But realistically, I want to go a little bit slower here. I kind of want to get some of my elixir back. We're going to defend that push there pretty easily, and he's used 7 elixir and we've used 4 so far. But I think I will play my Royal Ghost just to make sure that that Valkyrie doesn't get too much damage, although the Ice Spirit really just made that Royal Ghost completely useless. So we are going to take a decent amount of damage there. That definitely was not the smoothest defense there, but he does play the Berserker. Let's go ahead, let's split our Minion Horde here, just because that's kind of the best way that we have to defend that entire barrel. And then he's going to play the Fire Spirit. Let's try to get the Miner on the tower here. I don't know if we're really going to get any damage out of this, but I think we should be able to at least put some pressure on him. He's going to play the Wall Breakers here. I guess we kind of have to just Skarmy. The reality is this guy has a lot of damage already, so I need to kind of be safe. But in double elixir is when we're going to really excel. Holy crap, that is a crazy Dark Goblin. This guy is just going so aggressive here. I've been playing catch up this entire matchup. Oh my gosh, it all kind of came down to the very start of the match, to be honest with you guys. I feel like we did not have the greatest you know, rotation in hand to deal with everything. He's going to kite the Mortar. That's not going to be very difficult for him, so let's just kind of be careful here. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the Skeleton King there, and we will kind of take out that Goblin Barrel, but he does get some damage on the tower. And then he's going to play the Valkyrie there. Let's see if we can get a Minion Horde plus Vines play going here. Let's go ahead. I'm going to play the Minion Horde, and then let's go ahead and get the Vines down on all of that. And we do catch the Fire Spirit and the Ice Spirit, so we've got the Minion Horde going in there. Let's go ahead. Let's get the Royal Ghost going in the opposite lane here. And then let's go ahead and let's actually play the Mortar on this side. The Royal Ghost is going to give him some trouble. I think we do get the Royal Ghost on the tower. That is absolutely huge, and we've got great damage on both sides here. I'm going to get the Skeleton King going into the other lane there. And then let's go ahead, let's get the Evo Skarmy, and let's get the Miner on the tower here, and we're going to get that Evo Skarmy going in. And then let's go ahead, let's get this. We are going to get the Skeletons on the tower. That's going to be really good damage. Holy crap, and we are going to get the win. What a first match. Holy crap. Alright guys, we are on to the next matchup. Let's go ahead and let's play our Skarmy in the back here, and then I'm just going to kind of chill out and see what he's going to do. He's going to split the Skeletons in the back, so honestly I'm going to go for a Miner here onto the tower. Sometimes you can get a little bit of chip damage out of that. And then he's going to play the Hog Rider. Okay, so I'm actually going to just Minion Horde here. I think that's going to be the best play. That's the best way to get that Hog Rider down. And if he doesn't Fireball, let's go ahead. Oh my gosh, that was horrible. But at least we're going to take out the Firecracker, and actually we will get 1 minion hit, so I'm okay with that. The reality is, in this matchup here, this guy's Firecracker is going to be really annoying. We need to make sure that we deal with it properly, and you know, we kind of need to make sure that we're not giving the Firecracker any value, because the longer you leave a Firecracker alive, the more chance it has to get value out of every single push. So that's kind of the main thing that we're looking out for, and we're trying to get rid of that Firecracker before it even has the chance to get value. Now I'm going to play the Skarmy right here just to help deal with that Mighty Miner. If he pops the ability, there's going to be Skeletons on the other side to kind of help take it out. And then let me see here. On his next push, he's probably most likely going to go for a Firecracker right behind the Hog Rider. So I'm going to cycle my Skeleton King here. And then let's go ahead. Let's play the Mortar right here. He's not going to go for the Firecracker quite yet, just because we have the Skeleton King going into the opposite lane there. So I don't think he really wants to Firecracker. And then, let's just kind of chill out for a second. Let's wait. He's going to play the Mighty Miner, and that's not really a big deal. Royal Ghost will get a hit. Let's just play it safe. Let's play the Mother Witch right here, and let's let that kind of deal with the Mighty Miner. And then let's split the Skarmy right here. Actually, ooh, actually it's not going to split at all, so he should be able to just log on that. I'm going to go ahead and play the Skeleton King here, and then I'm hoping that it keeps everything alive for a second, and then we did actually get some damage on the tower there, which is good. I'm just going to go ahead and play my mines right here, or my vines, not my mines. Oh my gosh, we're not playing Minecraft here, we're playing Clash Royale, and then we have good damage here. Let's go ahead, let's play the Mortar and the Evil Royal Ghost, and then the Evil Royal Ghost should kind of help take that out pretty good. And then I'm just going to play a miner on the tower just to kind of give us a little bit of extra damage here while we have everything going in. And then he will play the E-Spirit, which was really smart. And then I'm going to get the Mother Witch down right here. Let's have our vines ready for that Firecracker. And then he's going to pre-log plus hit me with the freaking Evil Cannon. Oh my gosh, that is going to actually do a ton of damage. But you know, we are okay so far. Let's go ahead, let's play the Mortar onto this side here, and then I'm just gonna wait a second, maybe go for a miner onto this side, and then let's go ahead and get the Mother Witch up high here. And then, ooh, what do I want to do? I'm just going to play the vines on that just to get rid of it. Let's keep the Mother Witch alive a little bit longer. And then he's going to try to pop the Mighty Miner ability, but it doesn't work. I got the Skeleton King down, but I didn't get it down in time, unfortunately. So that's not good. But let's go ahead and let's just let the Mother Witch do its thing for a second. And then I'm going to get a second Mother Witch down. We have really good damage on the tower, which is good. I'm going to hold off from playing anything else quite yet. Let's actually cycle the Royal Ghost in the back here. There's his log. So actually, let's go ahead and let's do the Skeleton King with the Skarmy right here. And then he's going to Earthquake defensively. But now we do have the Skeleton King ability charged up. So I'm going to go ahead and play everything here. And then let's go ahead and get the Evil Royal Ghost right here to help us defend. And then let's actually get a Skarmy down here just because we really need to take out that Hog Rider as quick as possible. And then I'm going to start the Skeleton King in the back because he does have to deal with that Royal Ghost there. And then let's go ahead and play the Mother Witch up high here. I'm going to have the vines ready for the Firecracker. There it is. So let's go ahead and let's get that Firecracker down. And then we did spawn some piggies, which is good. Let's get some damage on the tower here. Let's go ahead and pop the Skeleton King ability. There's the Mighty Miner ability, so I'm actually going to go in with my minion horde here. Hopefully it deletes that Mighty Miner before it gets the bomb off. He does get the bomb off, but we got really good damage on the tower there. Let's just get another Mother Witch down, and then let's go ahead and get the vines there. We are also going to catch the Hog Rider, so that's going to give us some good damage. He did a bit of an early Earthquake there, and he actually pre-logged, so let's go ahead. Let's get the Skarmy down here with a miner to try to get some damage. We should probably be changing up where we're putting the miner on the tower. Actually, I'm not really doing that very well. And then let's get the Royal Ghost down right here. There's the Firecracker. Ooh, crap, that's going to splash onto the tower. Let's go ahead and let's get the miner right here on the tower. And then I'm going to go for a Skarmy here. The cannon is actually going to catch the miner, so we are going to mess that up a little bit. But that was a very close matchup in a very tough... Oh, we got the skeletons on the tower. Oh my gosh, the evil skeletons are on the tower. We're going to get the win. Oh my gosh, I thought we lost that. Holy crap. Okay, well, let's give him a good game and let's give him a good luck. I can't believe that we just won that. Oh my gosh. All right, guys, we are on to the next matchup. Let's go ahead and just play the Mortar right off the start there. You know, that's a nice little safe, aggressive... Actually, it's not safe at all, but it's a good aggressive play that I like to make. And then he's got Tesla, who I think we're up against Xbow, which... Actually, I don't even know why I think I'm up against... Okay, I think we're up against Xbow. I'm really hoping we're not. I don't want to play against Xbow right now. I feel like you have to be so locked in to play against... Oh, man, it's definitely Xbow. Okay, so this is either going to end horribly or it's going to go well, but no matter what, I am going to put it in the video. So, you know, hopefully this ends up not being a complete failure. I am going to play the Mother Witch here, see if we can get some piggies spawning. You know, that's always going to be good chip damage. And then let's play the Skeleton King ability here on the knight and try to get some damage down on it. He did just use his log, so you know, we can use the Skarmy to kite maybe a little bit. I don't really know. We don't have the greatest stuff to deal with his Xbow, truthfully. Like, we don't have a great way of kiting, but the one benefit that we do have here is that we do have the vines to reset stuff, so that's good. I'm going to go ahead. Are you kidding me? That Tesla locked onto my mortar? That is so sad. This was way too aggressive. I'm going to pop that Skeleton King ability just because you know, we're gonna force him to log, but we're gonna have to take some chip damage here from those archers. I think, unfortunately, I don't really have any way of stopping that. If I were to play a counter, I would be absolutely cooked right now. And then I'm really hoping that he does Evo archers in the back eventually. I'm hoping he doesn't, you know, Xbow right at the bridge. He's going to play the skeleton, so I'm just going to Mother Witch here and get some free chip damage. And then I guess let's cycle the Royal Ghost here at the bridge onto that Xbow and just see if we can get it on the Xbow. No, okay, we're not going to get it on the Xbow, but that's actually okay. And then what do I want to do here? I guess, you know what, we can just play our minions here, and then if he goes for the Evo Archers, then we can just play our Vines on it, or he's going to Fireball, which is actually better for us just because of everything. And then let's go ahead and let's just split our Skarmy here in the back, and then I guess I'll play my Skeleton King right here. He's going to log. Let's get the Mother Witch down, because if we can stop that E-Spirit from chaining with one of the Hogs, then that actually might be really good. And then, ooh, okay, that was a good Evo Tesla. Let's go ahead, let's pop the Skeleton King ability. And then let's go ahead and let's get the minions down right here just to get some value. He's going to Fireball, and that's okay. And then he's going to play the E-Spirit, so I'm okay with that. And then, what do I want to do here? Let's spawn the Royal Ghost, actually, because if it gets one hit, then it'll spawn... Oh, that's too bad. I was hoping it would get one hit, spawn some stuff, and then, you know, we could get some value out of everything. I'm going to play the Vines right there, though, onto those Archers just because, and then we might as well get a Miner onto that Xbow there, and he just logged on that side, so we, you know, he's going to have to deal with that. And then we can get the Skeleton King down here, and then let's actually pop the Skeleton King ability, and that might, you know, be a little bit more annoying to deal with. I don't think we're going to get a lot of value out of that, but it's just, it forces him to play a little bit more, and we are going to take that defensive Xbow out, which is good. Let's go ahead and let's play the Mortar on this side, and then let's go ahead and Skarmy right here, and then I'm going to go ahead and get a Miner on the tower there. Obviously he can log, but you know, I'm kind of just trying to put the pressure on him. We do get some Royal Ghost damage here. That is amazing. Okay, and then what do I want to do? I guess let's cycle the Mother Witch right here. If he goes for the Fireball, then I can use my Minion Horde. So he's going to hold off on doing that. Let's just get the Skeleton King down right here. Let's go ahead and let's go for an aggressive Minion Horde here. Try to get some damage on that Xbow there. We are going to take out the Xbow, which is really good. And that's going to make it a lot more difficult now for him, just because I think he was hoping to kind of get some value out of that double Xbow. And because we were able to get the Minion Horde down, we actually stopped that from happening. And then I'm going to go ahead and play the Mother Witch right here. And then the Mother Witch should hopefully help us kind of get some damage on that Xbow. Let's go ahead and let's get this down. And then I'm actually going to Vines onto the Xbow plus the Evo Archer, so that, you know, we don't have to worry as much. And then I'm going to play the Royal Ghost there to go across the bridge and target the Archers. And then I can play the defensive Mortar here. Let's go ahead and pop that Skeleton King ability, because then if he logs, I can use my Skarmy onto that side. And he's going to try to start to Fireball cycle me now, so let's go ahead and let's get the Skeleton King down right here. Make sure we don't take too much damage. We're going to keep using our Miner to get damage on the tower here, and then I'm actually going to go ahead and let's get the defensive Mortar down, and we have the Evil Royal Ghost there. I'm going to get another Miner on the tower there, just because that will also help kite if we need it to. And we are going to play the Vines and take that out. Let's go ahead and let's play the Skeleton King here now, and then let's go ahead and let's just play the Minion Horde, especially because he just Fireballed. And then I can go ahead and split my Skarmy right here. Let's go ahead and let's get the Miner on the tower. Let's get the Vines to make sure we don't take any damage, and also take out that Archer. And that is going to be a win for us. Holy crap, that was a pretty sweaty matchup. I'm glad we beat Xbow though. Let's give him a good luck, and let's go on into the last match. Alright guys, we're on to the last matchup of the video. Let's make it count. Let's get a nice win here. I'm going to go ahead and play the Skeleton King in the back just to cycle, and then... oh my gosh, that was definitely not the right play, because he's going to P.E.K.K.A in the back. Alright, what do I want to do here? That is not good. I'm going to be honest with you guys, this is not good. This is not what I want, especially the fact that he's ignoring my Royal Ghost entirely is a little bit freaky, if I'm being real with you guys. Let's go ahead and let's Mother Witch here, and then, ooh, we can just play the Mortar here to pull all of that into the middle, and then, okay, this is actually not terrible. Let's go ahead and let's Skarmy right here to pull that P.E.K.K.A and also deal with that Bandit. And then he's going to miss the Zap. Oh my gosh, did we just survive the almost scariest starting hand ever? Holy crap, okay, I'm happy with that. I'm not mad about that. And he like ate a ton of Royal Ghost damage there, which was definitely a mistake. He has Zap, so I would guess that he has Fireball as well. So we do need to be kind of smart about how we play our Minion Horde. I'm going to go ahead and Royal Ghost there on that left side. And then let's go ahead and... what do I want to do here? Why is he ignoring the Royal Ghost like that so much? That's kind of crazy. Let's just go ahead and let's play the Vines here to make sure that we don't take too much damage. And then I'm going to play my Mother Witch here, actually, just to spawn one pig and kind of help us out with everything. And then I'm going to chill out. I don't really want to go aggressive here, especially if he goes for a P.E.K.K.A or something. He's going to play the Bandit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Skarmy right on my tower, a little bit to the left, and that way even if he pops the zap, the bandit won't dash onto my tower, and then we'll be okay. And then that one, oh my gosh, okay, the pig is going to tank for us for a second, but we need to get the miner there. He's going to zap, which actually is really good, so he's not going to spawn a bunch of pigs there. And then we're good so far. We got the nice defense. Let's Skeleton King here, and man, I'm really scared of him playing that P.E.K.K.A. in the back and building up a monster push, especially with the evil battle ram. So I'm gonna wait a sec. You know, I'm gonna minions on that just because I want to get rid of them, and let's see if he has fireball or not. And then I'm gonna go for the mortar here. Oh, maybe he doesn't have fireball. That's actually really good for us if he doesn't. I'm gonna play the vines there just to stop that mother witch from spawning a ton of pigs right away, and then we'll defend all of that. We have a good damage on that tower, so I'm even gonna go ahead and just cycle a miner there, and then maybe let's spawn the royal ghost here to get something going there on that side, because he's gonna have to defend that royal ghost if he doesn't want to lose his tower. And then he's going to zap there. Let's go ahead, and I'm just going to ignore that actually, and then I'm going to play the minion horde right here. Let's go ahead, let's get the Skeleton King on this side. I'm not even going to go super aggressive on my defense because I know that I don't really need to. It's okay if he gets a little bit of damage there for sure. Then let's go ahead, let's play the vines there to get some damage on the tower. Tower's 9 HP, and we are going to get the win. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed, and I cannot wait to see you guys in the next one.